Hey guys, how you guys doing? I'm back with another short video. This is just a little recipe that I like to make. It's just a black beans. I'm just gonna cook it down and stew it. And I usually like to have it with rice, or I like to have it with baked potato on the side, or anything you want to eat it with. It's even good with mashed potatoes if you really want. But this is what I like to eat. It's like kind of like comfort food for me. So I got some white onions. I got half of a green pepper. I got half of a large tomato. I got 2 sprigs of green onion. I got some thyme, and I got a piece of garlic. It's actually a really big piece of garlic, so if you're using smaller ones, I'd say about 2 or 3. We're going to start out by putting a little bit of oil in the pan. You just get it nice and hot. All right, now that the oil is nice and hot, we're going to go ahead and add your onions. Ow, watch that splash. You can turn down the pot a little bit too. So you turn it down to about a medium-high heat. Let these brown. You're going to go ahead and add your tomatoes. Get them nice and soft. Beautiful color. Let them saute for a bit. And we're going to go ahead and add those peppers. And we're also going to add those green onions. And let that just cook for a bit. Turn down the heat just to saute them. Now we're going to also go ahead and add this garlic. Get this all nice and soft. Now we're going to go ahead and add the beans. I already pre-washed them and rinsed them. We're just going to add our beans and mix them in. Mix them up nice and good. Man, it smells good already. Wow, it smells amazing. And now that those beans are in and cooking, we're going to take our seasonings and add them. So I got 1 tablespoon of onion powder. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt, sea salt, 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon of all natural Irish spice, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Now we're going to mix that up. And right about now, you're going to add about a cup of water to this. You're going to add about 2 cups of water to this. We're also going to throw our thyme in here. So I'm going to let this simmer on medium-high heat, and I'm going to cover this up. And we'll come back to it in a bit. I use canned beans. You can use fresh beans and soak them overnight and then maybe pressure cook them if you have a little bit. But I use some canned beans and I just rinse them off. Also add 1 teaspoon of ketchup. Stir it around. Now we could cover this up on medium heat and just let it simmer and cook. Guys, if you guys want your sauce or your gravy thicker, or you want thick gravy, you could just add 1 teaspoon of flour to some water. Just stir it up right there. Doesn't matter what flour you're using. I'm using a spelt flour. You can use white flour, any type of flour. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this. I'm just going to add that. And just give it a little toss. And let that cook down. I'm back. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm going to check up on the beans. You can see it simmering down. It's getting more thicker. You can go ahead and take these sticks out. There you go. See, it's getting nice and thick. So I'm going to cover that up and let it get more thicker. So gravy's going to get nice and thick. You can see it. Nice and thick. So we're just going to cover that back up and reduce it a bit more. We'll come back on this one. Hey guys, we're back after a couple minutes. Let's check on this. And there it is. Nice. So it's ready now. This is ready and done. It's nice and thick. You can see it. This is ready and done. Turn the stove off. And we're going to put it in a plate. Nice. You got that gravy in there. You can see it. It's a nice, yeah.